How are we keeping, guys? It's David here from Doc Fitness, and this is a video that we will kind of rarely share in relation to like mindset stuff, goal setting stuff, because some of it comes across kind of very airy-fairy when you're looking at it from the outside in, and we only kind of share this stuff with our members that are in here. But basically, I've been having a lot of conversations, and so have the coaches over the last couple of weeks, with a few members that might have fallen off track with, let's say, the nutritional side of things, or even just kind of setting a focus for themselves in their head. So leading up to the Christmas period, this is kind of something that we're trying to encourage members to get done, so just they can come into the Christmas period while making progress, enjoying it, and then kind of start in 2018 on a more positive note as well. So I'm going to use a whiteboard just to kind of hopefully drive that point home for you. Okay, so look, this is what might usually happen to you when you're kind of focused in on your health and fitness goals. Let's say you're looking to lose weight, you're looking to tone up, you're looking to whatever it is for you. It could be building muscle, it could be getting seriously lean, right? Let's just say in January you kind of start here and you're really motivated in January and kind of first few months of the year, but then all of a sudden when kind of reality sets in and life sets in, you might realize, Jesus, I'm not going to get to this goal overnight, or things are a lot harder than I thought they were going to be, or whatever it is. Look, it all depends on the route you go down and what, let's say, what diets you do, what nutrition you do, what programs you follow. But usually, look, this is what we see. It tapers off, and then kind of you just keep going through slumps. It just keeps going downhill from there. Then you come to January, you've weight put back on. We'll say this is your motivation curve, if you like, or this is like your progress curve. Big progress, and it just dips off throughout the year, and you start kind of even less or kind of the same way again, come back into January the following year, right? So what we try to do then is that we might get people that are, let's just say they follow that same curve for January, right? Because even though we are a private facility and we're constantly working with the members to get towards where they want to go, you're going to have blips throughout the year, you're going to have holidays, you're going to have things pop up in life that are unexpected. So you need to expect periods where you're going to dip down a small bit, but what we're trying to do is kind of dip back up from those again. Let's just say that this person was on a holiday and they're coming back up after the holiday again. Like, this is their progress, right? So it keeps going up, and that's kind of what we want, right? But what we find is kind of September, October-ish, things start to dip again, like, and it's just because you're losing a bit of focus. And let's just say if you sat down, you wrote down with pen and paper at the start of the year that you want to get to X dress, X body fat, or whatever it is, you're kind of motivated to set those goals, but kind of during this period, you don't really bother to do that, because you might have habits ingrained, you might be making your training sessions throughout the week in the gym, and you're kind of fooling yourself into thinking like, I'm fine now, I don't need to bother setting goals or whatever it is. And we just find that people that don't have any focus towards going something, they kind of slowly but surely go through the motions, and the progress starts to dip a lot then as the months go on. So what we're trying to make people see is, right, you're coming into October now. A lot of people are getting this mindset where they're settling down for Christmas, feck, sure, we'll start again in January. That mindset is already starting to sit in, and it's kind of what you're always used to doing. So this curve then dips. We don't want that to dip. We don't want to kind of end up just a small bit more than we were last year. We want to end up making a lot more progress than we were last year. So even though you might be coming to a dip, what we're trying to do is get people refocused now these coming weeks. We're trying to get people refocused coming into October and showing to yourself, look, about 2 weeks of December is going to be a really busy period with friends, family, drinks, sweets, whatever it is. You can enjoy that period, but it's not to say that you have to be miserable and, we'll say, fight through that because you have a goal set and you want to get down to X dress size for Christmas. Let's just say if you pick 8 to 10 weeks when you get to here, let's just pretend you're going up and up and up, and you just relax a bit over Christmas, you enjoy Christmas. But look at how high more you're coming into 2018 compared to last year. You're way above, like, and that's a massive plus. You've made progress for these 8 to 10 weeks because all you've really done is you've refocused with yourself. You've sat down for an hour over the next week or two and you've said, right, I want to get to here. And all I want you to do from that is, like, if you pick a 10-week goal, right, and you pick a realistic target. So let's just say target. You reverse engineer that target. That's all you're doing, right? And let's just say that reverse engineer target is for you 2 pounds of fat loss a week. That's 20 pounds in 10 weeks. Of actual body fat coming off your frame. Like, that's absolutely huge, like, and people underestimate that fact. Again, of course, you mightn't be able to, let's say, sustainably lose that weight. That could be anywhere from half a pound to a pound a week. And by sustainable, I mean that you can keep that process going in January depending on kind of what body fat levels you're at, what weight you're at, and whatnot. But all I want you to do is set a target, reverse engineer, know what needs to be done each week. You know you're going to need to hit the gym 3 or 4 times a week. You know you're going to need to eat in a calorie deficit to lose that body fat. You know you're going to need to change, like, sleep habits, drink more water, all those kind of habits and routines They're all part and package of a proper, we'll say, overall change. But if you're fooling yourself into thinking that you're either A, going to do 0 coming to Christmas, or B, you're going to do 12 weeks now from October to December, you're kind of fooling yourself, because December is going to be a busy month. There's going to be Christmas parties, there's going to be a load of stuff on. So give yourself like an 8 to 10 week goal, and then enjoy the Christmas period and come back as normal in January. And even during that Christmas period, because you're kind of settled into that mindset now, you know you need to have those periods where they're factored in. Like that enjoyment period is we'll say a planned period, if you like, roughly in your head. You know you won't feel as guilty of it then. You know you're going to make better decisions anyway, and believe me, you do, because we witness it here and it's what we do daily as well. But look, I'm going to stop talking because I could stay going on about all day about this stuff. The main goal is to make a bit of progress before Christmas, enjoy your Christmas, and come into the next year on a more positive note. We're sick and tired of seeing people come in, fecking wait on here when you don't have to, and hopefully that's the message I've got across with this. Any questions, comments, throw them below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you would like to see more of these, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye bye.